Hey guys, it's me, Ria. Just hopping on to give a quick reading and a morning message. Wait and see if anybody wants to hop on. Just wait and see if anybody wants to come on. Let me pause this music in a second here. Just put my link up here. Come on, guys. I'll be doing some personal readings for anybody who makes a donation or shares out for a quickie reading. If no one shows up, then I will be doing a collective anyways. Don't know what I'm doing most of the time. Alright, guys. Alright, well, I'm not sure if anyone's coming on, but I'll get started here. Alright, guys. I'm trying to see if I can, oops, see the chat. Can't figure out how to do this now. Oh, probably because no one's there. Alright, guys, so yesterday I started doing a live after I was going for a run, and there was like no video at all. Not video. The video was there, but there was no words, so I ended up deleting it. So I thought that I would just try to redeliver that same message that I was yesterday. And you know how everything is divine timing. So I just deleted it and said, hey, maybe something, a frequency or what was going through me wasn't quite sunk up to the appropriate expression. So I'm coming back on today to just deliver messages and energy that Spirit has been relaying to me. So yesterday I was hopping on and I had no voice, and Spirit was just talking about us and what we've had to go through to become that truer, authentic expression of who we are, that vehicle that is expressing our spiritual self through the physical. And a lot of times, not a lot of times, all the time, we have to overcome, our own fears and work through our own beliefs, thoughts, paradigms, and energies that is not serving that authentic self. Spirit has been talking about getting back to basics, a lot of basic teachings, but expanding upon them. And we all know that to be our highest frequency self available to us now, have to let go of the frequencies that do not match that. So that means certain fears, certain illusions, certain beliefs, doubt, judgment, criticism, all of unworthiness, all of those energies that prevent us from really, really shining our truth and who we are. And in that process, as we going within and connecting to ourselves and wanting to share this light available to us because we have gone through our own processes of releasing densities, beliefs, ideas that no longer serve us, we then tune in and are sparked by this inspiration within us and want to share it. Could be a new job, art, a new way of life, moving, being, sharing these ideas in whatever way, shape, or form they are that have come from our allowing a more clear part of ourselves to come through. But in that, we may meet resistance from our outside world. And when we meet this resistance, can come through as criticism, can come through as people making fun of you, can come across as people shunning you. You then might go back in your shell a little bit and get a little bit timid and question yourself. And Spirit is saying you guys have all overcome so much of those energies. And when you question yourself, you go back within, and what it has done is just cause you to go back within and seek a little more things that you are releasing, a little more energies that are not serving you, that you just need to kind of let go of and work through and find the truth of. And as you do that, you become stronger and stronger and stronger. So all of that outside resistance kind of caused us to go within and become stronger in ourselves and stronger in our light. And now we are all coming out shining more light, more authenticity, because we have released a lot of density. Density is just those lower vibrations that seem so real, the kind of dense and heavy. And we have done the work. We have done the self-analysis, reflection. We've gone through meditations and we've discovered things about ourselves that maybe were not serving us, but they have served us actually, because nothing is wasted, nothing is in vain, nothing, no energy is ever wasted. So it's just taught us things about ourselves that are strengthening us and helping us to express whatever that individual expression is within us. Let me just see if there's anyone here. I don't know why I cannot see anybody out there. And so what Spirit is saying is, once we have become strong in ourself and we're expressing and we really believe in that truth, we still might try to tweak it or change it or dilute it so that it presents to others in a way that we think they can receive it. We might try to take this information, whether it be a project, an idea, business, spiritual truths, anything, whatever that spark is within that we've come to share, teaching, modalities, ways of being. We sometimes, through still holding on to limited beliefs, thinking we need to be relatable or we need to make people understand this, we are still shadowing, creating a shadow over our true authenticity, is what Spirit is saying. So Spirit is just really coming forth and saying, release any need to feel you need to be understood or feel you need to prove your new truth to someone or your way of life or your way of being. Let go of any need to feel accepted from that outer reflection. Let go of any need to feel understood by any outside reflection, because there is no way, shape, or form that, oops, sorry, where'd I go? sorry, that reflection is going to be immediate, because you are expressing and creating something. There is my comments. Thank you. You are creating and expressing something that has never been done before. You are creating a new truth. We're all creating new truths. Those new truths always existed, but we're allowing a clearer, more authentic self, light, to be shown. So everything exists now, everywhere, all at once. It's just a matter of matching our frequency. But the frequency we're matching is no longer from the outside. It's not coming from outside, Spirit is saying. It's a frequency within us. It's us connecting to ourself. So as we express that, we're not going to get that immediate mirror because it's never been expressed before. So people are not necessarily going to relate. You're not necessarily going to have cheering for you. You're not necessarily going to be welcomed with open arms. But that expression of you is exactly what is needed to activate, to trigger, to catalyze that reflection to be shown back to you. As we become clearer and stronger in our energy and our authentic self, you're going to shift to the reality like all of us are doing presently, connecting with other people that are resonant with our energy, that are reflecting that same clarity within oneself. Any outside resistance, Spirit really wants me to reiterate this, any outside resistance that you have faced in whatever way, shape, or form was a blessing, because the outside resistance caused you to go within and become stronger. So they're saying any outside resistance keeps causing you to go within, go within, go within, go within, to connect to a deeper level of yourself and to clear energy that was not serving you. So if it's a sense of unworthiness, you might say, oh, what do I have to share that no one else has shared before? Everything has already been said. Yeah, but not at frequencies. Every subject matter has a certain frequency. Every subject matter. You can take a history teacher or something. Every history teacher might express something differently. And as you become more clear in your light, you're going to express it with greater clarity. Your truth is creating the world that you are living. So you do not want to shy down. You do not want to back down. You do not want to cower. You guys are all holding so much courage and strength and light and love and power. And you will be met with some resistance. They want you to ignore the resistance and focus singularity on your purpose, your energy, your truth. You are all being called right now to stand, anchor, and hold in your power. Sorry if that came across. I just getting so much information and I just want to share it. So it sometimes doesn't come across as clear. And that's, again, me worrying about that. So Spirit is saying they're using me as a prime example of second guessing the delivery, second guessing what came through. As we can become as centered and singularity focused on the energy that we are within, it'll come, everything happens in is divinely delivered, sunk up, happen, unravel for the way that it's supposed to. Everything is appropriate, Spirit is saying, because I'll do that. And I'll see other people do that and think, oh, I'm sorry if it came across. No sorries. Everything was delivered just as it should, Spirit is saying, for you, for me. And even when things seem like they're mistakes, those mistakes were tweaks in the frequency that we needed to acknowledge to, again, become more clear. All right, guys. You can hear me, right, Kimmy? I saw that you popped on yesterday when I was trying to deliver a Ria on the run, and I had to get out of the screen for a second, and then I had no voice. Okay, great. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to, hey, Joey, beautiful Joey. I'm going to be doing some collective reading, but if you don't mind sharing out, I'll do a quickie. And I did stick my PayPal link up there if anybody wants a personal. But in the past, what Spirit is saying is, in the past and how we grew up, we always look for that outside reassurance, affirmation, security. And now I'm getting all goosebumpy, so someone needs to hear this. We've always, and someone's, yeah, it's very deep and emotional. We've always looked for our outside affirmation and reflection through our parents, our siblings, our teacher, our world. And you guys, we have cracked that open and we're turning it inside out. No longer does our affirmation come from the outside. It's coming from within. So whenever you feel discord, whenever you feel mixed up or doubtful or a non-resonance from the outside, it's an opportunity to go within and strengthen yourself with greater power and to get your affirmation, confirmation through your own inner dialogue. We're all being called to have our own inner dialogue, communing with our higher self. We are now at a time where we are open and clear enough and embodying enough of our own light to have that inner dialogue. The outside dialogue with others, like what we're doing right here, helps to expand a truth, a resonance. We are now, because we are more clear in one way, also reflecting these energies back at ourselves to become conscious. So anything right now that is not conscious also is being reflected, whether it be to illuminate the light or to, and it's always to illuminate the light no matter what, whether it be through resonance or not resonance, discord, because the resonance helps to keep expanding it in a natural flow. But then when we meet an obstacle or a resistance on the outside, it's just saying, hey, there's something in our energy that we are not understanding clearly. A little bit of something we're still expanding upon within our inside energy, truth, beliefs. So cool. So it is really, truly a time of huge empowerment, self-empowerment. We're not looking for a pope for our answers. We're not looking for a priest. We're not looking for a counselor. Right now, Spirit is saying it is a time of inner dialogue, inner communion, inner communication. And not that it wasn't in the past. A lot of times we would get that information and then we would lightly maybe commune, but we're communing at a, they're saying like the sun, much, much, much deeper. We're going to this multi-dimensional selves. We're communing with all aspects of ourselves on many timelines. We are not communing with just, say, Kimmy Siegel or Joey Smith right here living this 3D reality in this life as Joey or as Kim. We are now communing with multi-dimensional, experienced, wise, knowledgeable selves. Our galactic selves, our angel self, our guide selves, our self living in Egypt as a pharaoh. Sorry, guys. Hopefully I'm still there. Um, so that's what they want me to pull the collective on. What energies deep, deep within this eternal well of love and light that exceeds all linear time, all space that is available to us now. So that's what the quickies will be about. If you guys share out, let me know. And if you want a quickie, let me know. It's going to be information of what energy are you drawing on multidimensionally. And what Spirit is also saying is as we clear the density and we're becoming more light like this, we are time traveling. We are morphing our reality to match the frequency. The more over the top and crazy that you might even laugh at yourself, craziness is equated to godliness, they're saying, because you're allowing. You're in this place of totally allowing and surrendering to all that is before you. And your reality literally, because you're light, you're able to travel quicker. Light travels under doors and nooks and crannies. We are literally lighting up all of these multidimensional selves and realities that are available, that are matching our frequency. And it is a time where right now things will be morphing between us. They're saying it will not be uncommon to be driving and have your scenery morph to another reality, timeline, parallel reality that you are simultaneously living. So when they say the veils are thinning, they don't mean just us and someone who has died or transitioned. It literally means parts of ourselves that we have access to, that we get to experience on this timeline without dying, without even past life regressing without even having to go into a deep state. It's going to start being part of our everyday life. How exciting, how fun. That is like a dream come true. You literally are the time traveler through frequency. It is your frequency lightening and experiencing as you tune in to allowing, I think I titled it, what new truths are you illuminating? Because all truths are within you. Your pure God source energy connected to all time in this moment of now. So whatever you're allowing to be your truth here and now is exactly what you're allowing yourself to access. There's no limits, no boundaries to anything, any truth. That's so cool. All right, guys. So before I do the collective card reading, I'm still there, right, guys? Because I did have a phone call and I didn't silence it. Let me know if you guys can still hear and see. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Okay, I see that comment last. So, okay. So we're just going to take a deep breath in because all power is in the now. All knowing, all energy available, all abundance, all truth, wisdom, everything truly is in the now because we are illuminating a clearer, more expanded, encompassing, eternal part of our now, our authentic self. That means that we have lived everything that we need to live with in that density and solidity, and we have tweaked it and examined it and like lived it to death. Now it is time to open up to the multidimensional parts of us available in the now. So it is through our breath and coming to our center in our present moment that we access and allow and receive and give these higher truths. And I say higher just because they're higher frequency. Higher frequency is less dense. It travels quicker. It reflects quicker in our everyday life. And that's another thing. We're reflecting these higher frequency truths that are always changing because every truth is real if you believe it. Everything exists. Every truth is a frequency. So all truths can be experienced. So why would we frickin' want to limit ourselves? Why? Why would we want to hold so strong to a limited truth? Because we have found in the past that was our security and our safety because we were not allowing our safety to come from within. Our safety, truth, comfort, reassurance all comes in here. But we weren't connected or allowing that in the past experiences, that we really were grasping for the outside to be our security. And now we're finding it all just dissipating as we are time traveling, as we're morphing, as we are merging with all of these other energies and seeing them before us. All right, we'll take a nice deep breath in, guys, and connect to our own divine frequency. And everybody's frequency is individual to them based on their experiences, based on what they've allowed in all of eternity. So that is why you're not going to necessarily be understood by someone else, and it's not your job to make them understand. Our job is simply to shine, to live, and to experience in the fullness that we are and what is available to us now. So we'll have a nice deep breath in. Drop into your center. The portal of all that you are, all available in this moment of now as you feel into your vibration, as you allow your vibration. And exhale. So on that inhale, you connected to all that you are. On the exhale, you've literally have allowed and surrendered to that outer reflection. The outer reflection is going to reflect our new truths more clearly. It's like a mirror. You look at a mirror, say you just took a hot steamy shower, you can't see yourself in the mirror, it's all steamy. Well, it's like we're wiping off all the steam and grime off the mirror, meaning the energies that we were holding on to, preventing us from seeing our true power, our true godliness, and we're wiping it, and now we're going to get that reflection quicker and quicker, and all of those energies and timelines and portals that we've opened up to are going to be available to us, streaming in and out, in and out. Everything is merging and flowing as one. Scotland. Does that say Scotland? Hi from Scotland. Thank you for joining. It's magical, magical, magical times. All right, so I am going to pull, I love these. I'm going to pick a couple powerful ones just as the collective and let it resonate. It doesn't mean it's going to be verbatim, but it's going to resonate and you're going to go within and you're going to see, okay, what truth is in this? And if there was no truth, we would not be reflecting that. Whether the truth be to help us release something or to embrace something. Life is always giving us what we need every moment according to us and our frequency, created by us for us. Never against us, but for us. All right. Shoot. Someone called. Mythos went to school and he was coughing quite a bit, so he isn't sick, but maybe that's what it was. So I'll make this quickish. Quickish. All right, guys. Thank you for sharing them. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, Joey. Thank you for joining, Kate. Kate Murray from Scotland. All right, the collective. Guardian angel. You are not alone. You are not alone. So Spirit is just letting us know we are absolutely never alone. And when we meet that outside resistance and it makes us maybe for a period of time traverse our path alone, we're not alone. We're communing constantly with all of the parts of ourselves inside, all of the timelines, all of the helpers, all of the guardians, angels, support. They're all within us energetically. They're all within our being in this moment of now. So when the outside world is not reflecting it and you're feeling alone, you're not alone. You're supposed to be communing with the highest frequencies available to aid you in creating your new world, growth, experience, reflection of a more authentic, clear expression of you. So when you feel alone, that's actually a blessing because it's giving you an opportunity to go within where you're not really alone. You're with the highest vibration counterparts of yourself that are possible. It's bringing you into a place of power and balance. So when you feel alone, you're not alone. The triangle representing the pyramid, representing that point of protection, representing that wholeness by going within. The eye, see, hearing, and believing and knowing within yourself. That's what we're being called to strengthen from going within. They say strengthen numbers, but the numbers right now to be called upon are not necessarily on the outside. However, they will be reflected, like through us. But it's that point of power within. That's your protection. That's your reassurance. That is your gift to connecting to your divine. The white feather. You know how they say when you see a feather on the beach or outside, a white feather, it's spirit or angels talking to you, that outer reflection. Well, that feather is represented with in this picture within all the feather and all the knowledge and everything we need to know, and that guidance and support and love and healing all come from going within ourselves. And the more purely we connect here, then that outer reflection will be shown. Okay, let's just see real quick. I just want to see the book. And this is letting us know as we connect also to that truth, the evolving, illuminating truth within us. And when we do question or when we are experiencing those ahas, to expect the outer reflection in our world as well. Because what this says is watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they're close by. Remember, they are working hard to guide you. The guardian angel card shows the white feather that has become known as the guardian angel's business card, like we were just saying. Whenever a white feather appears in your life, this card in a reading, it's a message for you to say your guardian angel and ancestor guides are particularly close. Everyone has guardian angels. You're never alone. This card's a huge reminder that you have the help and support available to you. So if someone's having a tough time out there, you're not alone. And the hardest and most challenging times are strengthening us. They're connecting us to us. We're merging with that angel, with that guardian, with the spirit, with the ancestor. So they're just reaffirming that, reiterating that. You are and you hold all the guidance you need in here. And as lighter beings, higher frequencies, removing the density, we will be creating that simultaneously as we connect, that the Spirit is saying. We're creating simultaneously. And one other really powerful deck that I like is the Oracle decks, Shamanic Oracles. And this one is what was just appearing, and it was just like flipped and out as I was grabbing my deck, and that's the sun. Goes perfectly with us. The outer sun is the reflection of the light and sun that we are in here. Everything in our physical and Mother Earth is a reflection of our own physical being, energy that we're experiencing. So this sun represents a time of clarity, illumination, heat, warmth, growth, comfort, life, joy, happiness. I'm sure a lot of you remember being a child, and when I think of the sun and see the sun, and even right now, I'm being brought to memories where I would just be outside rolling in the grass or laying on the grass and looking up at the sky and feeling the sun beaming down. And we are returning to that state of being, to the child, to the state of wonder, magic, aliveness, unencumbered, not limited in our imagination, in our time travel. Enjoy success and happiness. Now is the time for us to literally, finally enjoy the physical manifestation in our world of all of our spiritual work, of all of our prayers, our guidance, our reflection, our inner child healing, allowing, facing our demons, dissipating the darkness and illusions, crying and beating a pillow and tears streaming and wondering why you're here. You've allowed all of those emotions, the darkest of the dark and the lightest of the light, to finally create that new earth, to create this state of being on a consistent basis. Not just little glimpses, but sustainable joy, success, happiness. And this, again, representing you. You are one with the source in the middle, opening up and each ray is opening up and connecting you to all of these pathways and dimensions and energies and joy and abundance available to you now. After the expenses are paid. Yeah, and that's what it feels like, and that's our physical experience of it. It's not that anything ever was acquired of us. We didn't need to do good to be rewarded, but that it's just the way physics are. It's just what real karma is about. It's just about balancing the energies that were unbalanced, and we chose the imbalance to give us the physical, tangible experience of connecting, of actually living the experience of self-empowerment, self-realization by allowing. And we're just rebalancing everything. We're balancing. And that balance here as well, this is showing balance, is just bringing us into our natural state of alignment to enjoy now that alignment in the physical. We don't need to die, don't need to be reborn. We want to experience it now, and we have, if you want to call it paid or rewarded, holding on to that belief, holding on to that faith when none of the outside seemed to reflect that which we believed in. Well, now is the time to get that clear reflection. The work has been done. And we're not that we had to work, but we just needed to balance and allow and let go of and accept and love all and see the light in all and know all is working for us. How can we create heaven on earth if we don't even believe the world that we're living in is serving us? Because that energy and that frequency does not match heaven. That is unconditional love, forgiveness, compassion for ourselves and others, and knowing all truly is as it should be in order to reflect that in our world. All right. But yeah, we do feel like we've paid the price, but it was a price that we chose to pay. It's a price, and the price is the experience we chose from the soul's perspective. And how fulfilling and rewarding when we actually have gone through the process, not just handed to us on a silver platter. We now have such a great sense of appreciation and get to experience the power and the magic firsthand through the physical. That's what we came for. How awesome. All right. Okay, Jel, how can I get a reading? Okay, I'm going to just do a few quickies because I know I have a call here that I got to get to. And if you made a donation, then I'll give you a more specific, personal with 3 messages, a 3 oracle pull. And I love the power of 3 because it brings together the mind, the body, the spirit, or brings everything into alignment and gives us a fuller understanding of the energies and how they're working and balancing. Can I be on the list for a reading? Bright shine. I like that. I love that. Bright shine. All right. All right, real quick. What I'm going to do for the quickies and the share-outies is I'm just going to pull what energies are supporting you multidimensionally right now. What energies are really aiding you in this new truth? Like I say new truth, all truths, because everything exists now. What new truth are you displaying in this physical world? What light, bright, or bright shine? what information are you shining through your being and your experience now into this world? That's for bright shine. Real quick. Bright shine. All right. What do we got for you? And these are just quickies. Please share out bright shine if you haven't. Direction guardian. Choose your path. So right now, this card is just calling you to choose your path. Choose it in that which is the most peaceful, excites you. You feel a pull, a magnetic pull. So you may be having to decide right now with certain options, which path. You might be overwhelmed with a lot of opportunities, and it's just saying to focus on one thing, and that way you give all your energy to it. So focus the path that you want, focus the path of the highest excitement, the highest frequency, and to commit to yourself, to commit to that path. Real commitment and real discipline and obedience is just following something that you're excited about, following through, even when the darker emotions overwhelm you, just allowing the energy to guide you and to follow through on that, which is you. Basically, it's serving you. Obedience and discipline, and that is just serving your path and your illumination. So putting the energy on the path that brings you the greatest joy right now. And yeah, you've got the tiger and the lion, so you might be having a little bit of courage, and that just means overcoming self-doubt to follow your path and grounding that energy, taking action on it, represented by the bull, and listening to spirit, bright. So bright, listening to your spirit, having the courage and strength to follow through in spite of what appears before your reality, and grounding your energy. So taking action on a path that excites you right now. Direction guardian, and asking for that, going within and getting your guidance to help you follow through. That was for bright. This is for gel. All right. Let me know, guys, if you shared out and want a quickie. I'll pull a few out here. If you made a donation, let me know, and I'll give you a more thorough reading. Gives you a more overall, deeper understanding of the energy. And the energies today are those new truths that we are illuminating, or how, or the support, or what we need to do to illuminate and live in this physical world, that new truth, which just means us shifting to the frequency, this new truth frequency that's going to support us in that experience, which higher frequencies are going to yield more joy, less dense, lighter, being alive, being alive like that child, laying in the grass with your arms wide open and just looking at the clouds and allowing the sun and feeling that warmth and having all of these dreams. Those dreams exist still. The dreams you had as a child still exist. It's just matching it and allowing yourself to be that, to go there, to know it's possible. They show, like me, the little kid laying there, and throughout the years, you get all these layers put on you. It's like dirt, leaves, stuff that was thrown on the child as they were in their daydream. And they're showing you, Gel, and all of us, like having to, all of a sudden we're awake. Say we dozed off and all this stuff has been thrown on us, or say the other neighborhood kids were playing a little prank on us and putting these different layers on us, density, clothes, toys, leaves, just stuff. And we're just like bursting through now. We're bursting through that and becoming awake and aware and saying, boy, I was in a slumber. Remove this so I can see the light again, for I can live and I can be free. Gel, you got Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. So that again, that kind of just symbolizes that little thing that I just said, the story and the child waking back up. You're waking back up to your child, your truth, your authenticity, and discovering and connecting to the magic that you were with a kid and believing it. It's not a magic. It's not a dream. Kids are immature. Kids are the most mature, wise individuals there are, unbounded and free and alive. And you're just coming into a place that you, I think, are discovering and unlocking truths that you held when you were young to be lived now. None of it. Oh my God. None of it left you. You left it. And I don't know if this will relate to you at all or not, but I know one of my first memories of being a child, I was probably like 4 or 5, and they say that's the time it takes to fully become integrated into your physical body. I just remember, and I still remember to this day, saying, I'm not just here, I'm somewhere else. And this is what I believe is opening up to you. You're realizing you're not just here. There's a part of you that is coming through to live and experience and express now. Nothing is impossible. The solid is leaving us. Things aren't set in stone, but we're able now to still have the physical experience on this earthly realm. All right. All right. Bridget? Oh, Bright Shine. So expensive, but I can't let that fear me anymore. Yeah, absolutely not. Fear and self-doubt is our worst enemy because it's just keeping us little. You don't want to be little anymore, Bright. You want to burst out and shine and live. It's nothing to be afraid of, regardless of what the news tells you. It's just like the fear kind of gathering amongst itself because that's what resonates. Fear will beget fear, love will beget, and light will beget love and light. My daughter passed away a year ago. So your daughter, she's not separate from you, Jill. Absolutely not. She's right here. She wants to aid you in releasing that child within yourself. Like, you know, when you're a child and things don't really seem to hit at a deep emotional level, like if a child experiences a death, it doesn't hit them like it does an adult because we have been more veiled off from the afterlife or the invisible world. And she's helping you to take off that veil and dissipate the darkness and any fear or grief. And that's all necessary. Don't deny yourself of anything. But she wants to play with you. She wants to play with you here and now. Okay. Let me know, guys, if you shared out and want a quickie. This is Jacqueline. I found a white feather on my scale, my final healing part of myself. Awesome. Awesome. Let me know, guys, if you shared out. Oh, I would like to know when I will get the lease box truck for work and it will be profitable, Bright. Just keep following your passion, following your desires, and not being expected or holding on too tight, because that will actually create resistance. So just keep going with the flow and know things are going to work out as they should. Release the expectations. Things are going to work out as they should. And if something is real expensive and you've sapped out all of your resources and you're at a standstill, believe and something will open up for you to follow, to get the loan or to receive the money. And if it doesn't, no, it's just not quite divine timing. But it's all good. Everything is serving you. And yeah, I just see you. I see it. I see it happening. I see you like driving it. I see you driving down this way in a truck. And I know it's more symbolic in my mind, but yeah, I just see you going down that path. Lynn. Okay, Lynn. This is for you. Lynn, you got star ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. And isn't that not always pretty much in every reading? Follow your heart, follow your soul, follow your gut, follow your inspiration. I know it just seems kind of like we want something else a little bit more. But what to me this is saying, I did a quick video the other day on you are your own alien, and you are embodying, boy, you have to go back and watch that video, but we accept the fact that we are star seeds, but we might not accept that we're actually the alien. And to me, this is saying that you are a star seed coming into your own, whatever that star system is, whatever that alien truth of yours is, you are embodying it. You are sharing that information to your other star people and yourself on other timelines. So to me, it's just like, it's got the pyramids there. Really, you have come to really, really empower yourself, and through your self-empowerment, show other people how to be self-empowered. But you definitely are coming into knowing that you are not a typical human, nor are any of us if we're watching this, most likely. You are a star seed that has coming into the full form of who you are, and to trust in that, and to believe in that, and continue, and to daydream, and to allow your imagination to take you to those star systems. You are literally there when you are thinking it. We've been taught that the physical world is the only realness. So basically, Lynn, I'm feeling that you are an alien, as I believe I am, coming into its full awakening. You're no longer just the seed, you're embodying in the physical and able to traverse. And I can feel a big opening right here and in the back of my head, connecting to those galactics and that information of the high frequencies that have come to bring balance. What were the pyramids for? What did Egypt do? They had all of this to match certain constellations and portals, and what did they do with their dead? And they knew that there was traveling from the physical. So to me, there's a huge galactic awareness and embodiment that you are going through in this human life. Others might not understand it, but it's very profound. And you might also feel a lot of ties to actually Egypt. And that's actually, when I say that, the other life that I thought I was living when I said, oh, I'm not just here, I'm somewhere else, the one I was connecting to was Egypt. I saw like this little girl in red sand and walking barefoot. So trust and believe the visions that you're being shown, and you are very, very open to experiencing those other dimensions right now, Lynn. Kimmy, I am another dimension. Oh, I was in another dimension last night with Dale. Isn't that beautiful? So I too was asking, like, how am I related to this person? I feel such a connection. Can you show me before I went to bed that timeline, that life? Because I know everything is much more open and available of what I was with that person. And I too was shown. And I'm like, I know that wasn't just a dream. I'm going to trust in that. And that was a relationship or like an interaction, friends on that timeline. So that is, oh my God. So what we're realizing, Kimmy, and all of us, is that things aren't solid anymore. And things in the physical 3D, well, I don't even know if you can label it 3D, are going to merge and morph into one another. So we're going to have those experiences on an everyday basis. Is that not awesome? I just find that fascinating. Like one part of your day, and then maybe you're just resting and relaxation. You're going to morph over to that reality with Dale, or you're a warrior of some sort, or a, um, a priest, or all of those other parts of you that do exist somewhere else. We're going to be able to tune and tap and have conscious awareness of it. That's what it is. And also this coming to light over this past full moon, things come to light that we were not aware of. We're becoming coming into light of all of these other aspects in lives, but they're going to be part of our everyday life more and more and more. Kimmy, Oracle, wait for the important information. You are your own oracle. We're all our own oracle. And her eyes are closed. So that's receiving information no longer from the outside, no longer running to Britannica, Encyclopedia, or even Google. We are going within. The eyes are shut, and we're sensing. We're sensing the information we need. We're being given it and revealed it every moment of now. And every breath you take and close your eyes and connect within, that's how you are that oracle, receiving what you need, and then grounding it. Big call on taking action on this information to ground it into our physical. All right, that was for you, Kimmy. And Joey Smith. I'm not sure if you're still there, Joey. I'm going to pull Joey one, and then I got to see who the heck called me. My guess is I got to go to school. Joey, Trader. This is so beautiful. I was just pulling this card last night for somebody. And Trader is an exchange of energy, and it's all authentic, heartfelt energy. As you are connected, it's like Jesus energy, a giving and take. Don't have to expect the form of the receiving, knowing that when you're connecting to this part of you, and any part of you, you're very clear and very unconditionally loving and tuned into this Christ consciousness, Joey, that you are putting that out in the universe, and the universe is bringing that back to you, like trading, not necessarily in the even in the normal monetary sense of a price, a paycheck, but trading. You are trading resources and information with others. I know that you said that you are reading animals, connecting with animals, and that makes complete sense. I feel my heart open up really big when I say that, and it's an exchange and sharing of information energetically. I feel for you. Beautiful. You're able to enter all of that easily. Animals, shapeshifter, they can enter other dimensions quicker. They could be here and there because we literally are. You're able to do that as well, Joey. Be here in the physical, but also simultaneously connect with another you or energy that isn't physical. Beautiful. All right. Anyone else? Yeah, you got to be, I keep seeing bright shine. Just be strong and courageous and believe. Believe in yourself. Do I know how much? So I shouldn't think, no, you should not think about how much the vehicle is bright. Absolutely not, because that's going to create resistance, condensation, condensing of energies and doubt. No, let's not ever think of a finite price, because energy is fluid and open. This goes for all of us. If there's something we want, like a condo on the beach in a high rise with 2,000 square feet, oh my God, I can totally restrict my energy with that thought. Think of the feeling. Think, focus on it energetically. Yes, do what you're called to do. Go through the paths and the hoops that you need to on the physical, because we're still working with the physical. So there is going to be action required, but don't dwell on the costs, because if you have a belief of lack or thinking, oh, it's going to be hard or it's so much money, that is the energy you're going to keep alive as you're creating, and that will slow you down. Think of, oh my God, this is beautiful. I found something I really want to fulfill. I'm excited. I'm passionate. It's going to work out. And even if it doesn't work out in the way that I think I am, it's going to work out even better. So yeah, we don't want to stay in the solid densities of construct, even though we're living it. But within that, everything's a paradox. Things are more malleable. They're more flowy. They can dissipate and then recondense quicker. So don't focus on the price, because that's going to make you feel, oh my God, all of this work, all of this money, all of these hours, and it's just going to keep that energy working in your field. Gladiator. Bonjour. Beautiful, thank you. All right, guys. All right, last one, Louise O'Connor. And yeah, and just following. You're here to express your new truth, whatever that is. Your new truth, your information. It's a frequency. It's not an amount of money. It's a frequency that is achievable. Just allow it. Just allow the process. Allow the universe, which is you, allowing yourself the way, to show you the way. You get this one also, Trader. Who is this? Louise. So an exchange of energies. So right now being called to you is an exchange of energies. And so when you're receiving something, what I'm feeling specifically for you, Louise, is to take action on that. We're always exchanging, whether we're aware of it or not. We're giving and receiving, but they want you to be consciously aware of exchanging that energy. So you're gifted, Louise. Look at it this way. You're gifted with this truth or this insight. So then you go and share that. They want you to take physical action on sharing it, whether it be to post, whether it could be simple as you see somebody and they're glowing today, and you just say, you receive that knowledge and you felt that energy, just saying, oh my God, you look extra glowing today, or something as simple as that. That's an exchange. So an exchange of energy doesn't just mean money. It doesn't mean goods per se in the physical. It's an energetic exchange where you receive something in your mind or in meditation or reflection. Like that's what I do all the time. Everything I receive, I love to share. That shows an exchange of energy with me. So I'm feeling for you, Louise, it's not necessarily, but could be, manifest, physically, is an energetic exchange that you're being called to take action on in whatever way, shape, or form that is. Maybe you're being guided to do a blog or a book or talk to your husband or a relative or something about something that came to you and it excited you. It was an aha. Don't be afraid of somebody else's response in your sharing. Again, Spirit is reiterating that. Do not worry about being understood. Do not worry about being accepted. All that matters is you are exchanging the energy that was given to you within. Don't have an expectation of how it needs to formulate or manifest, or how that person's reaction needs to be, or how their healing needs to be. No, just share it freely. All right. All right, guys, I got to see who called. Hey, good morning, Lauren. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you for shining. You guys are all reflections for me, too. We activate each other through our reflections. We're the manifestations of our own energy for one another. So beautiful. And I thank you. And may you all shine with the entirety, not just a tiny little speck. Now is the time we're shining in our entirety. All timelines, parts of ourselves are available now. Our life will be morphing into other timelines, experiencing multidimensional selves. So may you all shine in the entirety of all the love and light that you are.